What's it been like to kind of, in some ways, start over and go to basics and go to technique more so than maybe you're accustomed to?
It's been humbling because you have been doing one thing for the past couple of years and have gained some success and have grown, have developed a lot of habits, and you kind of have to break a lot of those habits and start over from square one. And so there's always some headbutting, and you know, you always go back to your old habits, which may have been good under the old system, and now they're not exactly helping you. So it's definitely been humbling to go back to square one, but I think everything's coming along well.
How's that relationship developing between you guys and Coach DeLeon?
I think it's coming along fast. It took us a while to kind of get used to the coming in all the time, watching a lot more film in larger chunks, getting used to him in the film room and on the in practice, always yelling and screaming, getting us to the line, up tempo, and then now we're kind of getting to the part where we can joke around with them and mess with them and start to see some of the humor and have a good time.
Maybe that humor wasn't there at first, huh? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You have a playbook now.
Yes, sir. Now
Do you like that, or how you feel about
it's kind of, I don't know, it's all right. You know, you go to meetings and you keep up with the installs, and it's nice to, you know, we had notebooks that we would write stuff down in the old days, but there was no set playbook exactly, and now it's more like a reference. You know, it's not it's something you can go back to if you have a question or look over right before you have practice, because there's a lot more to this offense than the old offense, at least for us. I know the quarterbacks had 12,000 reads and all that stuff that made the old offense work, but this is definitely a lot larger of an offensive scheme for the offensive line to handle, but I think it's coming along well.
Do you spend a lot of time studying it off the field?
Yeah, we have we have 2.5 hours of meetings on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that's all putting in stuff in the playbook. And then a lot of guys, especially on the offensive lines, if we're shorthanded, we have treatment, and we're in the training room a lot, and so that's what you do when you're in the training room. You look at the playbook and review stuff, and it's almost like taking 2 more classes.
Like the numbers have been thin, obviously, in the offensive line, but that first group has kind of stuck together. You see some chemistry maybe building in that first group?
Yes, sir. I think we've had that chemistry developing ever since we were the second team under the old offense, and we've been together for a long time, and especially going through last year, I don't think a single one of us ever missed a practice, because if one of us missed a practice, that meant someone else was going to have to go get all those extra snaps, because they weren't going to shorten practice for us. So that's definitely carried over now, because we're in the same situation still. Hardly anyone misses practice. We hold each other accountable, and after every Saturday practice, we've been trying to get together and you know, hang out as an offensive line and grill some food up and have a good time.
Can you tell